Well, your dogs and cats are, of course, part of the family, so you want to bring them along when you celebrate the holidays. But you have to be prepared if you plan to bring them on a plane or for a long car ride. So our partners at Family Circle are sharing some tips for making traveling with your fur baby as drama-free as possible.
Just look at these faces. They are ready for the holidays and they want to be in on all the fun, but before taking them on an airplane ride or for a road trip, there are some things to keep in mind.
The holiday season is especially busy when it comes to travel, so if you are bringing your pet along, it all comes down to preparing and planning.
When you're making your reservation, make sure to specify from the start that you are flying with an animal in a carrier to make sure that you are able to do so.
And your pets need to be up to date on all of their vaccinations.
Health records. You need to make sure that your animal is fully vaccinated, not just for the things that it might encounter where you live, but for the place where you're going.
Before booking a hotel, make sure they can accommodate your furry friend.
Know where you're staying. Make sure that it's pet friendly before you go.
In case of emergency, have your veterinarian on speed dial.
It's also important to know where local veterinary services are. God forbid you should need them, but if you need them, it's important to know where they are so that you can find them quickly, which is why it's also important to have all of those health records of your pet with you, because that will be important for that veterinarian to see, as well as having your veterinarian's phone number handy so that you can get in touch with them very quickly.
It's almost time to go, but before heading out, be sure to stock up on food.
Make sure you have an ample supply of your pet's food, as well as any medications they might take. Make sure that you have those with you.
On the day of your flight, make sure that your dog has had a long walk. You want your pets to be calm and tired before getting on a flight. This applies to car rides as well. It all comes down to comfort.
It's important to get your dog comfortable with the car before you travel in your car, especially if it's a long road trip. You're going to want to make sure that you have plans along the route as well to know where you're going to stop, to make sure that there's a relief area also for your pet. Make sure that you have air on in the car, or at least ample ventilation in the car while you're driving for your dog. And again, it's very important to have your dog properly restrained in the car so that in case of an accident that they're protected.
Keeping your pets safe and happy while traveling will really help make the holiday season the most wonderful time of the year.
It should be stress-free, which we already know that it isn't, but the care of your pet shouldn't be something that stresses you out. If traveling with your pet is going to freak you out, if it's going to make it more stressful, leave your pet in the care of a professional. If bringing your pet with you is going to give you greater joy and is going to expand the most wonderful part of your holiday season, then bring your pet with you. They're just things that you need to know about your pet's safety, about your pet's well-being, and about how to do that in a way that's going to be good for your pet and for you in the end.
I loved all of those kittens and puppies. So a lot of major airlines allow small pets to accompany their people in carriers that fit under the seat, but the number of animals per cabin is very limited. So as the holiday season continues to get busy, make sure you reserve your pet spot well in advance. For more great tips, go to FamilyCircle.com. We'll be back with more Studio 10 right after this.